Merry Christmas. Bilbil and I are so sad that we can't be with you right now. So we wanted to do a little special film to invite you into our house to celebrate a Christmas that way. Come on in. Here's our front door.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome. Come share our home.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Roll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Follow me in merry measure, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fast away the altar passages, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sing we joyous all together, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Heedless of the wind and weather,
This is a book called The Christmas Wish, and it's one that Mira fell in love with several years ago. So here it is for you, Mira and Wendell. Long ago, in a place far north that the mothers never pack away the wool hats or mittens, lived a sweet little girl named Anya, whose greatest dream was to become one of Santa's elves. One year, as the days grew shorter and the snow had fallen for weeks without a rest, Anya decided it was time to look for Santa Claus. Before she left, she remembered the kind old woman who lived down the lane. She had no children or grandchildren of her own, so Anya wanted to help her get ready for Christmas. As the old woman napped, Anya caught her naughty cat for her and decorated the gingerbread house they had baked together the day before. She swept out her sauna and found a small tree for her to enjoy. Then Anya delivered gifts to her friends and family with a note saying she would visit them whenever her busy job with Santa would permit. Anya was well prepared for her journey. She watched the sky at night, observing the position of the North Star, and she memorized the great map on the schoolroom wall. Still, as she tied on her skis and began to glide away into the forest, Anya started to worry. What if I get lost? She wondered aloud. I can help you, sang a tiny voice. Startled, Anya looked back to see up who had spoken. Up here, said the voice, and a bright red bird swooped down and landed on her ski pole. Anya explained her wish to find Santa Claus at the North Pole. But now I wonder if I am foolish, she said. Not when you have the right friends, the bird answered. If you trust me, I can help you, but we must hurry. The days are short, and Christmas is very near. Anya skied after the patient bird, who led slowly so the child could make her own way through the deep snow. When they came to a mountainside, Anya flew so fast over the sparkling powder that the bird could hardly keep up with her. At the foot of the mountain, the bird whistled, and they were greeted by a giant horse. You may sleep in my barn tonight, he offered. Tomorrow I can take you as far as 1 day and 1 night will allow. The cardinal fluttered away before Anya could thank her. Morning came in a blink. The gentle horse invited the still sleepy Anya to climb onto his back. They talked the day away as they trod along through the snowy forest. Evening fell as they approached a mountain pass. The sky came alive with the dancing colors of the northern lights. They stood spellbound for hours and fell asleep, the horse standing strong and solid with Anya lying across his worn back. Anya was sad when she awoke and remembered that the horse would have to leave her, but she knew that his people would be worried about him. Later, as they approached a gleaming icefall, the horse whinnied loudly, "Wow!" 3 times from a hole in the ice appeared the oddest-looking creature Anya had ever seen. The musk ox spoke softly and slowly. The cardinal asked me to escort you under the glacier to the tundra, she said. Then she turned and walked back into the dark cave. Follow her now, the horse told Anya. She is shy, but she is trustworthy. He saw that Anya was sad to leave him, so he said, When you are Santa's elf, you can visit me whenever you wish. But hurry now, Christmas is very near. Anya took off her skis and bravely joined the plodding ox. The cave was dark as night as Anya followed the ox downward, and luminescent blue as they climbed up a trail of ice and stones. When they emerged, Anya saw a tremendous fur blanket lying on the ground in front of her. Just as she was ready to collapse into its warm folds, it shifted. It rose. It wasn't a blanket. It was an enormous bear, just like the ones in the tales her father told her around the fire. After Anya had thanked the musk ox for her help, the bear spoke. I have come to take you north over the tundra, he said in a deep, soothing voice. You may ski or ride as you wish, but we must hurry. Christmas is coming soon. When they stopped for a rest, Anya found a small book in her pocket. In the day's last light, she read a story to the bear about a troll and 3 silly little goats. The next day was bright again. Anya skied, then rode on the bear's back. He was great company. They sang songs and made each other laugh. They reached their destination early. Anya had no idea how the bear could tell this spot from any other, but he told her they would be meeting a friend at this exact spot. "Since we have time, let's take another rest," he said. Anya curled up into the bear's softness and slept without a dream. They awoke to a jingling, jingling sound. Sleigh bells. Anya and the bear looked up. A reindeer landed right in front of them. "I'm so glad I found you," the reindeer said. "We must run, for I am too tired to fly." Anya felt sorry for her. She looked exhausted. As she took her harness off, she remembered an apple she had brought and offered it to her. The reindeer thanked her as she happily ate the apple. Anya hugged the bear goodbye. Then she put on her skis and set forth with her new friend. At first, Anya tried to ski behind the reindeer, but she was much too fast, so Anya asked her to tow her. It was just as close to flying as she'd ever been. Anya skied that way for many miles. Just as she began to worry that she could not hang on any longer, the reindeer called, "Hold tight!" In a flash, they were soaring through the sky. Anya watched as the ice gave way to the ocean she had seen on the schoolroom map. She saw eagles, whales, and giant icebergs that reminded her of the rock candy she made with her mother. Finally, they landed in a lovely clearing surrounded by trees cloaked in snow. Then Anya's wish came true. Santa Claus appeared. He lifted Anya onto his knees. "Welcome, Anya," he said. "I have been waiting for you. You are an extraordinary little girl. While there are many children who wish to be one of Santa's elves, you are the first to have come this far, and you are already my most important helper. You bring kindness and joy to those around you all year long. Thank you. Now, may I ask you for a favor?" he added with a smile. "Will you help me drive my sleigh?" It was very early Christmas morning when they landed near Anya's home. "Before I leave," Santa said, "I'd like to give you a very special gift. This is a magical bell. If you ever need help, ring this bell 3 times. Santa Claus kissed her on the cheek, and the next thing she knew, she was in her bed. Anya sat up and looked out the window and into the frosty morning. There was no sleigh, no reindeer, no tracks in the snow. She held the bell closely. Was it all a dream, she wondered? What do you think?
Will you sing along with us? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, and o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha! The bells on bobtail ring, making spirits
Thanks for singing.
One of my favorite traditions growing up when I was a kid was listening to my parents read a poem to me called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," written by C. Clement Moore in 1823, 200 years ago this very week. And then I got to read it to Wesley and Kelsey and Spencer, and now I'm looking forward to reading it again to you all. "'Twas the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick that I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the rooftop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a ripe, jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. We wish we could be with you, but you're in our hearts.
Absolutely. We love you, Mira. We love you, Wendell. We love you, Michael. We love you, Kelsey. Merry, Merry,
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.